My first visit to the legendary Gorilla Mall came just over a year ago. I know, I'm late to the game. It was for the legendary Batty Sith's birthday. Batty was said to have all kinds of baddies in the horror community there to celebrate. Being invited was an honor as I was just putting myself out there, and being at Gorilla Mall with the likes of Batty's friends was intimidating to say the least. But it was executive chef Niki who made me feel right at home when she realized my burger was all meat instead of not meat. And unlike any other executive chef I've ever experienced, Niki made it a point to ensure I got what I asked for and was so kind about it. Now, if you've met Niki, you know how she treats every customer the same way she treats the metal icons that walk into Grill Mall. While the burger, sides, even the ketchup, music, and the walls that take me back to my teenage bedroom are all fucking metal, it's Niki who I love going to see when I have my visits. A leader in her own community, art, music, and horror communities, Niki is a badass and I can hardly take it. So boils and ghouls, before you decide on that basic turkey dinner for Thanksgiving, consider Grill 'em All for your holiday feasting pleasure as well as gifting your favorite metalhead. Without further ado, I give you Niki Grasso, executive chef at Grill 'em All. Death to false burgers.
Shut the fuck up.
Hell yeah, Niki, did you hear that okay?
Hello. Hi.
Thanks for joining me. Can you hear me okay? I want to make sure I'm loud enough for you.
Yeah, I can
Am I
hear you.
good?
It's
Can
just
you
we're
hear me?
still in the
Okay.
restaurant right now, and I'm going to keep doing this because I forgot my little ear, guys, so I'm sorry if you keep seeing my ear.
No worries. Trust me, I've been there. So really quick, I'll get through the questions so we are able to look at your wonderful face. Okay, so Niki, fanatics of Grill Mall know that it's a brick and mortar, and it was established by Ryan Harkins and Matt Chernes with their winnings from the Great Food Truck Race. Now, that was back in 2013. How and when did you become the executive chef of Grill Mall?
Okay, so I started working with them in 2013 when they had almost been open for about 8 months. I started in October. I am a chef, a full-on chef, and at that time I was doing fine dining and Asian fusion, and I wanted to do something fun that would, like, that would be fun. And so I found Grill 'em All, and I met Matt and Ryan, and I instantly fell in love with them. And I started working just as a fry cook to do as a part-time job. And my goals were
Really?
never to be the executive chef. I had already been an executive chef with some of the fine dining and some of the other restaurants that I had worked with, and I just wanted to have some fun. And so I spent quite a bit of time here, and then the executive chef who was here had a few issues, and by that time I was already a few years in, and I was pretty much just doing everything anyways, so it was a pretty smooth transition when he decided to leave. So that
Wow.
was
See, that
probably, I'm going to say we're getting ready to hit 3 years, so I've been the full titled executive chef for 3 years. But I've
man, and
been
what
here
a
since
time.
2013.
You've been there the whole time. The whole time. I
Yeah,
love it. I love it.
yeah.
Now, I'm serious. I'm so serious when I say I love coming to see you,
Thank
woman,
you.
when I come to eat. There's
Thank
something
you
about your
so much.
presence.
I love you too.
I think you're the best. There's
Thank,
something about your presence that completes the whole experience. You run a tight, but orderly, but fun as fuck shift, ship. Your staff kicks all the ass. Now, you said your background was fusion, Asian fusion and such. What other experience did you have? You said you wanted to do something fun. Have you always been a metalhead?
I actually grew up as a punk rocker in the Inland Empire. So I'm from Riverside, and
What?
I actually went to high school in Lake Arrowhead, but spent 99% of my teenage years running around Riverside, leaving the mountain to go out to, Riverside. So I was thoroughly entrenched in the IE punk rock scene, showcase
Wow.
theater, um, just just everything that's out there in Riverside, Corona, and metal was like on my radar because my mom was really into like like Van Halen, like classic metal, but not so
Mm.
much like the newer stuff. So as I got older and just discovered more music, I like ventured out of the punk rock into more metal. And then as time went on and I wasn't so angry any longer, I I went a little bit more into ska and a lot of like third wave and just traditional ska and things like that. So now I am I'm looking for happy, peppy, positive music. So I tend to fall into the ska, punk, poppy punk range now. But I'm just not so angry. Like no more
I
exploited.
love it. I feel you. I feel you. I know it's one of those things I was thinking about when I was, writing up the questions. I'm like, I wonder. I used to be, really into metal, punk too, and I'm just not angry anymore. So I get it. I get
Yeah, I mean that was really it. Like when I was in high school, like maybe 13 or 14, I discovered Exploited and The Descendants. And I went the Descendants route. I like Exploited. It's not really my jam so much. Like I said, I'm not that angry anymore. Um, but but yeah, I mean, I like Descendants. I grew up with the guys in the Voodoo Glow Skulls, so they were really big
Wow.
influentially on me. Um, I spent a lot of years, even still now, like they're some of my best friends in the whole wide world. So I do a lot of the I'm just like Voodoo Glow Skulls are in my top for as far as
Love
bands that I'm
that.
really into. Descendants and just anything like poppy, punky, um, face to face, shit
Oh,
like
I
that.
know face to face. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. Gorilla Mall was my last indoor dining experience of 2020. It was March 12th. Literally one day before events, concerts, everything got shut down. I don't even want to go there about what I had scheduled. Now I wouldn't have it any other way though. I was there the night you were hosting with Love Paint and Stitches and Monster Posse. Remember that event? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
kept us. Yeah,
that was
that
our
was
last event.
insane.
Yeah, that was our last event that we actually had here as well. On March 13th, which was exactly since today is the 13th as well. Our last offsite event was a wedding that I catered for a couple friends. So between that date where we had the Pinamal and then the Friday the 13th where I did that where we did that wedding, that
Right.
those were our last events as well.
Fuck. And here we are, Friday the
Yeah,
13th.
here we are.
Shit. And hopefully it's a lucky Friday the 13th because that was some bullshit. Now, I wouldn't have it any other way though. Now, you've kept us up to date on all the happenings throughout COVID, and it's now November. You're still enduring. I know it goes without saying the last 9 months have been agonizing with all the uncertainty. Now, how has Gorilla Mall endured? I say it's you. You keep people coming in. How are you guys doing, and how do you keep going?
So, in the very beginning, it was myself and a few employees that I had here. I talked to them about, what was going on and what we were going through. I was extremely honest with everyone. And just to let them know that, hey, like, I want to try this. Matt and Ryan have agreed to say, yes, you can stay open. We were just getting ready to do 316 Day, Stone Cold Steve Austin Day, which was the
I
Monday,
remember.
and then St. Patrick's Day was Tuesday. So I had a whole walk-in full of food and beer. I had all this beer, all this food for all these events. So I told them, let's just try. And if we fail, then we fail and we try again. And if we fail again, then we stop. Because we all fail and we got to keep going or we will never make it. So they were okay with that. Thank God. Thank all the gods out there. They were like, yeah, if you want to do it, let's do it. Set it up, get the schedule set. And then a couple days into it, I was able to bring back 2 more employees, and then a few more days into that, after that, I was able to bring back a couple more, and then within about 6 weeks, I had every single one of my employees working with us again. And
Yes.
before I go any further, I just want to say thank you to everybody who came out during that time, including you, Michelle, and everybody who's watching. Without you guys coming in and continuously coming back and over the last 8 months, we wouldn't have been able to make it. And I just want to say thank you. Literally, I love you all so much. When you come in, if you see this, please call me out. Like, Like, I want to talk to you. That's been one of the biggest things too for me, is not being able to interact with the customers the way I really like to. I want to hug you guys. I want to fucking, shake your hand. Like, I jokingly say I'm like a politician. I want to get out there and shake hands and hug people and kiss babies, because I
Yes.
do. Like I want to get out there and be with you guys, because I'm that too. Like, I'm just like you. I'm that person who tried to go into fine dining and I hated it. Like, I loved it for a second. I worked my whole career to get there, and then I was like, fuck this. I need out of here because I can't handle just everything that was going on. Like, kitchen abuse is real,
Yeah.
especially as a female.
Absolutely.
So my goals when I got out of fine dining were to not perpetuate those problems. So this is part of that as well, was just being honest with the staff and saying, this is what's happening. These things are real. Everybody's got to wear a mask. Like we have to, empower ourselves to be safe. I value life so much, which is why if you've ever come in here during the pandemic as well, hey, can everybody please put their mask on?
Or fuck
We
off.
can only have so many people in at one time. Just trying to keep everybody safe, because I value life so much, but I love being of service to you guys. I want to give you the food because I want to eat it too.
I was gonna say too, like, how do you not eat all the time? I was just there last night. I didn't get to see you, but walking in, you could smell that it's clean. It smells like burgers, but you could smell that it's clean. I'm watching your staffs clean every square inch that they've even walked on. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I've seen some other restaurants not giving a fuck, and they're crowding people into tents and shit, and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So of course you guys are going to endure, because you're doing it correctly and you're doing it right, and the love is there. So
Well,
I get it.
we were already extremely immaculate and clean before all of this started, because
Yep.
I'm a crazy psycho about it. And not to mention, we invite you all into our kitchen. Number one, when you walk through the door, you literally walk into our kitchen. So it's not like we're hiding anything from you. And I, like I said, I'm always honest with my employees, and I tell them when I hire them all, there's three things I'm going to bitch about: cleanliness, and how the food and the fries look on the plate. That's it. Consistency and how everything is, because we want to make sure that everyone's safe, no matter what, because I am asking you all to eat a burger like you eat a steak. I want you to eat a rare burger if you like that. I want you to eat a medium rare burger. So that's just something that plays on top of it. Like, the cleanliness is just the extra. Like, it should be happening everywhere, but it doesn't.
Right.
But here, like I said, I'm fucking crazy about it. I can't help it.
And I love that. I love it. Now I get really starstruck. You witnessed me being starstruck when you had the Shockwaves podcast there back in February. I won't lie about it. I never will. Grillamal has hosted, fed, named its signature burgers after legends like Dee Snider and Paul Bailoff. You've kissed Tommy Lee. Now, has anyone come into Grillamal having you feel all red in the cheeks, where you're just like, ah?
Well, the whole Tommy Lee thing was a very interesting. It was just very interesting. He came in with a guy who he had been here before one other time, like completely undercover, like nobody knew he was here. And which was really cool, because we want to make sure that we treat everyone exactly the same. Unless you announce yourself, we're going to treat you all exactly the same. So he had come in, and we didn't realize that we had served him. And he came back with another dude who runs Burgers Never Say Die now, which is up in, I'm not sure where they're at, like Eagle Rock or something. And before he did Burgers Never Say Die, the year he came in, he was tasked to eating a burger a day. And the day that did Grill 'Em All, Tommy Lee came in with him, and they were starting a program called Off the Menu, which is run through Postmates. They still do it, and it's a cooking competition, and they choose celebrities, and he had chosen Tommy Lee, and Tommy Lee had chosen Grill 'Em All. So that was pretty much how we ended up working with him, is that he came in and was like, hey, this is what's going on. These are my ideas. And I sat with him for a couple days. Like, we sat one day here at the restaurant, and then another day outside of the restaurant. And then we talked about what he wanted on a burger, and I just made it. I came up with a few different ideas. A couple failed. Like I said, like, I fail a lot. Like, guys, I fail so much.
I love that.
And if you don't keep going, like, you're never going to make it amazing. So,
I have
like when
I
we
have
did the
someone who needs
Cochinita
that
Pibil last
message.
month, the first
I
time I
love
did
it.
it, it took me 18 tries to get it right. 18. So I was
Wow.
so like fucked up over the fact that here I am doing something that's extremely traditional to somebody. Like this is their heritage. And if I don't get this right, like I could completely just like fuck it up. And that's not my goal. So I failed a
Ugh.
lot and then I put it out amazing. So
Right?
that's pretty much the same thing what happened with Tommy Lee is that he came in, he gave me some ideas, and we went from there. He originally wanted a burger that looked like his dick. And I was like, bro, I can't do that. We're with kids and I can't put out a dick
Tommy
burger. I mean, I
Lee.
could. I mean, we tried, I did it and I showed it to him and he loved it. And I was like, dude, this looks like we can't do it.
If you have
So
pictures of that, I would love to see.
I do. I actually have pictures of all the stages and then what we ended up like actually doing. So he also wanted something that looked like his balls. So I was like, oh God, like how am I gonna, I need to give him a dick and balls as a burger. So I, oh no. So I, the first one we did, I like literally like molded it to be extremely phallic and look like a cock. Like I did it. And exactly. And it just like honestly, I'll tell you the truth, it looked like a piece of shit. Like it fucking looked like a piece of shit. I was like, we cannot serve this. We can't do it. So
Oh my God,
so
I love
after a
this.
couple weeks of continuously trying to get something that could be acceptable for all of us, I came up with a Greek. We did a Greek burger, and I had put out. I went and bought. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. I went and bought like an ice cream scooper, like a 4-inch ice cream scooper, and I bought like 50 watermelons, and I scooped out all of these huge fucking watermelon balls to be his balls, and we put a little feta cheese on top of it. That way he had salty balls, and it was just great. Like
Love it.
he was
Oh, that's
great. So
epic.
yeah, so we went to this event off the menu, and it was in Beverly Hills, and we competed against like DJ Marshmallow and a couple of the guys from Top Chef or something, some TV show, and a couple people who used to work with us on the food truck too. So we were all involved in this, and it was great. Like Tommy Lee is amazing. I got to go to his house. I spent a whole day with him. I got to play his drum set. Like, I'll send you some of the videos. They're very cool.
Please do. I think that's epic. My boys love Motley Crue. I got to see them once. So my kids are going to have a shit fit over this. They're also huge fans of Grill 'Em All too, by the way. So
Cool.
who comes up with your playlist in the store? Is that you, Niki?
So whoever is here when we open gets to choose, and there's a few different stations that we have. Like, we just use Spotify or Pandora, and we set up stations that so they'll just continuously stream. I like the Accept station because it plays a lot of different types of metal and older metal and hard rock, and I like Accept, UFO, like a lot of older shit too, because that's what I grew up listening to. So I really, Judas Priest, just all of those older, Twisted Sister, fucking Quiet Riot, like all that kind of stuff that plays it too. And then it'll throw in some newer metal as well. But I don't care. They can choose whatever they want as long as it's metal. Like some days we'll put on like the Slipknot station and it plays everything. Like it'll play. It just depends. And if somebody's not feeling something, we change it.
I love that because
yeah,
I'll tell you a story about playlists later. But now I have to ask. Remember, just not too long ago, a mosh pit broke out at Denny's in Orange County. That's so Orange County. Has Grill 'Em All ever had a mosh pit go down in the store, in the restaurant?
We have not had a mosh pit happen inside the store. We had Brendan Smalls here a few years ago, and we did metal karaoke. So he sat in the corner and played his electric guitar, and the whole restaurant sang, which was really fucking cool. So we've done that, but nobody did anything crazy. No, most people, thank you all so much for being super respectful to me and the staff in the restaurant. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We haven't had anything crazy. So okay, that's good.
Yeah, they don't fuck around in LA. You know what I mean?
No, I'll fuck somebody up if they come in here and try to start some shit. I'm
And that's
telling
another thing I
you.
love about you, because she's like, look, you fuck with my store, I'll throw your ass out. Now, when I first came in, this is one of the things I've always wondered, because I'm always studying the menu about what should I try next. When I first came in, I was on a vegetarian diet. Now, trust me, it did not last long because I needed to eat your meat.
Yes,
Now,
yes. Please eat my
now,
meat. I want my meat in your mouth.
I love you get me. Now, despite how good the meatless options are with the dripping red deliciousness all dripping down my chin, I love it. Do people actually order the salads? I mean, they look delicious, but I can't eat one because I need a burger. Like, and I need the meat.
So yes, people do order the salads and they order them a lot. We also have an option where any burger on our menu you can choose without a bun, and we'll give it to you
Right.
on a bed of field greens. So that also turns our menu into 21 extra salads. When you do that, you get the beef patty on it and everything built up as a salad. We also have, you can also choose to not get the patty, or you can get a veggie patty,
Yep.
turkey or fried chicken. We also do vegan food. So we have 48 vegan options right now. We have more
Yep.
vegan options than 90% of all vegan restaurants, and we're a meat place. But I'm a person for humanity, so my goals are to make sure that every single person can eat when they come in here, no matter what they do, if they're on a diet, if they do keto, if they're on a clean eating. I actually ate here for 4.5 months and lost 70 pounds eating here every day, just to prove to
See?
people that you could eat here daily and still lose weight. And I did
Yep.
that. So it took me 4.5 months, but I did it.
Oh, I need to go on a Grill 'em all diet for 4 months so I can lose 70 pounds.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
I
mean,
can't get rid of my
I worked
titties.
out a lot. Like, I worked out so much. Like, I was fucking working out like crazy. But as far as the eating goes, like, that was the biggest thing when I started this, like, challenge that I did, was that
Mm.
proving to people that you could have a sustainable grill and all isn't for every day. But we do have options that can make it be viable for you daily if you just don't get that huge burger every day. It's the bun, consists of a lot of calories, the fries, but we have different options. That way you can eat those things that you want here and still feel like you're eating on a clean, a clean diet. Like I did a 21-day
Right.
detox and I eat here every day. So
I
it's just, it's
love
possible.
that. See, you guys. See. Now, do you have a favorite menu item yourself? Like, what's your favorite thing? Your go-to?
I do. It's called the Power Slave. It's brie cheese, apple compote, balsamic aioli, and field greens. That's my number
I had
one
that last night.
burger that I like that's on the menu. And then after that would be the Immortal blue cheese, mushroom, red onion, and field greens. So those are my two
Mm.
personal favorites. And then the
I
burger of the
had
month. Whatever the burger of the month is, we got to eat it at least once a week.
right, right. I had the Power Slave last night. It was delicious. It was my first time trying it. It was very fall. It felt
Yay!
fallish.
I love that.
No.
I'm not really big personally. I'm not really big on processed cheeses,
Mm.
so I try to stay away from that. But I love brie cheese and the blue cheese, and I try to buy like higher quality stuff. So, and I'm really big on like cheese and charcuterie and things like that. So that's just like my burger.
God, I love you. Okay,
I
now
love
with the
you too.
holidays
Thank
coming,
you.
you're the best. With the holidays coming, can you give us a hint about like the new brews coming in and what the burger of the month is for December? Can we get any hints?
Okay, so what's the date today? The
Friday the 13th, November.
Oh yes, Friday the 13th. We were just talking about that. So, no, you cannot know what the burger of the month is
Damn.
until December 1st, maybe November 30th. Um,
Okay.
but no, we don't tell. It's already ready. Just so you know, it's already done. We are going to be participating in San Gabriel Valley Eats, SGV
Ooh.
Eats program out here in December from I think it's shit. I don't know the days. I think it's the second week in December, and then we're doing a collaboration with Rose City Pizza again. So
Ooh.
our burger is going to be a collaboration with them. We're going to be
Ooh.
putting another one of their amazing pizzas onto a burger, and that's about as much as I'm willing to tell you.
Oh, Chuck. Can we have all the weed with us when we go, okay? For that visit.
Yes,
So
please.
I can get it all down. Are you
No,
open
but
on
it's going to
Thanksgiving?
be amazing.
Oh, sorry. Are you open on Thanksgiving?
No, we are not going to be open on Thanksgiving. We decided to close. Some years we stay open, some years we don't. But most holidays this year we're going to close just because of the way things are. Everyone here is working over full-time hours, so I they all work really hard, and I want to make sure that I give them back, even if it's just a little bit. It's the extra day. Like Thursday is
Right.
already my day off, so it's none of theirs because they're all here when I'm not here. So I'm like, fuck it, we just give everybody the day off. There we go, done.
Oh, oh
So
my gosh, you guys see why I love Gorilla Mall, going to Gorilla Mall. It's not just the burgers, it's Nikki. It's Nikki. Now I know it's
thank
impossible to
you.
predict anything. It's so hard to predict anything right now. What's next for Gorilla Mall though, if you can even say or imagine for the first half of 2021? Like basically what I should ask is what are your hopes for Gorilla Mall for 2021?
Well, in May of 2020, Gorilla Mall was supposed to open our second location. So I
Right.
would like to, by May of 2021, still continue to try to open that second location. Um,
Oh,
like I said before, like life is failure, and we have definitely failed at trying to do some things, but we're gonna keep going. And what's happened with COVID is something that's completely out of our control. In the very beginning, I was really upset. I was like, what can I do? Like it's my fault that we can't keep the restaurant open better, but I had to get beyond that. I had to say, you know what, this was out of my control. If it was something that I did to put Grill 'em All down, then it's my fault. Fuck it, I did it. But
right.
this was something that was like I can't control it. And I have to try to accept the fact that I can't control what's going on. I can only adapt to what's happening and move forward the best way that I can. So
Oh,
that's pretty much what the goals are for 2021 is to continue to move forward, try to continue to make up the year that we've lost and go forward and open that second location. Like I want to do it. It's everything to me right now, and keeping Grill 'em All going, just the base. No matter what, we want to
mm-hmm.
make sure that we're stable here and that we keep it open because I want people to have this. Like this was my dream. Like even before Matt and Ryan, like I wanted a punk rock Grill 'em All. Like I wanted this in
Oh
full punk rock
yeah.
fashion. And then I found it in a metal version, and I'm like, is it okay if I play some punk rock up in here? And they're like, yes. So I'm like, all right, here we go. So I still want those same things, and I'm gonna keep pushing for that. So I just
And we're
hope
gonna
that
help. Yeah,
we
we
can
got
do
to
it.
keep going. Yeah, all of us fans and lovers of burgers will be there to help along the way. We have to. We've talked
And
about this.
and I appreciate that because without you guys continuously coming, we wouldn't be open. And literally, like, we want to be here. We want to be of service to people, to give them food, good food, consistent food for a reasonable price. Because for $19 you could go to Applebee's and get a burger and a drink and fries, but you come here and you know it's going to be worth it. We're going to give you a
Yes.
bomb piece of meat. We're going to give you the freshest possible ingredients I can get my hands on. I hunt food. I hunt deals. I want to make sure that I can get the best stuff. That way we don't raise the prices. So also too, with COVID happening, we did not raise our prices.
Right.
We were
I
one
should
of
have
the
brought
few
that up. Yeah.
we were one of the few restaurants who did not instantly charge $5 more for everything, and we could have, and we talked about it, but we decided that that wasn't the route we wanted to go. I decided that I told Matt and Ryan, I was like, I'm going to work harder to make sure that I can cost food better, even if we have to buy food from a few different locations. I go
Hmm.
and pick up food, one order once a week, because it's easier for me to go get it and I get better quality stuff. So then that's how I'm trying to make up not charging you guys more, because we could,
Oh,
but we're not. We just don't want to do it.
I love that you're working harder so we don't have to pay more. Not that we
Well,
wouldn't,
I
but
want
I
you
think
all to
that's
keep
amazing.
coming. Like we want
Oh,
you
we
all to keep
will.
coming,
Oh
and
yeah.
I know that eating here sometimes can be expensive, even if you got your family. But we have a burger. We have burgers as low as $7.49, and then we go all the way up to $18. So if you just
Right.
want a burger, bun, and cheese, then you're gonna be, that's gonna be $7.49. For under $15, you can get a burger, fries, and a drink. So we have made some changes in order to make sure that every single person can come in here and eat with any budget.
I love that. I love it. I loved when I brought my boys in for birthdays because we have a family of six. we don't give a shit about dropping whatever amount, dude. But when my kids came in, it was the best thing. It's a funny story. Two of them are stoners because they're adults, and they couldn't finish the behemoth, stoned out of their mind, right? And then
Nice.
yeah, they couldn't finish it, but my 14-year-old who can't smoke weed finishes the behemoth. And what they love about it is the fact that it tastes fucking delicious. It's not some shitty ass, slap together thing. It's a piece of art that they're eating. And I love that they appreciated it so much. They always want to go back. They bring their friends without me. We tell everyone about it. So they better be showing up, especially for the holidays. I want people. And that's another question. Do you give gift cards or anything like that? Do you do gift cards? I know there's
We
merch and
do
gift
we do
cards.
do gift cards. We'll do gift cards from $5 up to as much as you want. It's like a little credit card. They're
Okay.
refillable. You just need to come
And
in
then
and
there's
get it.
merch. Yeah, there's merch as well. You have a ton of merch.
Yes, we do. We have so we sell t-shirts, plushie toys, enamel pins, stickers, um, all different types of stuff. We've got it available for you guys.
Oh, you're the
Little like
best.
phone grips, all different types of
Koozies.
stuff. So
All the
well,
koozies and stuff.
I like stuff. I like stuff a lot. And at one point in time in my life, I worked with a lot of bands in the punk rock scene out there in Riverside, and my goals were to help people sustain while they're out on the road. So
Right.
I just make merch. I make a lot of things that are easy and that are fun. Like who doesn't love the enamel pins? So we make them. Who doesn't love stickers? So we make them. I want a shirt, so we make it.
I love it. You're the greatest. Niki, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I know you're a busy woman, but you're always, again, super kind, super fun to be around. I love talking to you. I'll let you get back to work right now. And just know that you have the full support of the horror community. We all love you, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the horror community. I appreciate everybody out there who is trying to do their thing and just make it. That's what we're
Yeah.
doing too. And we just want to continue to keep people coming in to have a good time. Like, I don't know what I would do if Gorilla Mall wasn't here. Like, I loved coming here. I still love coming here. I bring my friends here. I ask my friends to come. Like, we want to keep it consistent too. So we just thank you. I appreciate
Oh,
you.
you're the
Thank you so
best.
much for supporting us and loving us and coming in. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me.
It's
Thank you.
it's no trouble. We love you, Niki. All right, boys and girls, you heard it from Niki Grasso from Gorilla Mall.
Shut the fuck up.